Welcome, guys. Let's see what the question is saying to us is there is a 6 month old boy who is brought to the emergency department by his mother and he has recent onset of vomiting, irritability, and jaundice. The infant was born at term and has had been healthy until the onset of these symptoms. Means last 6 months he was completely fine. All of his vaccination is up to date. He had been breastfeeded exclusively till date until 1 week ago. And what they have started 1 week ago is the cereals and the fruit juice were introduced into his diet. Further evaluation reveals there is hepatomegaly and abnormal liver function test is there. The LFT is deranged. Which of the following enzyme is most likely to be deficit in this patient? Right. So what they are saying is the कि जो किड है वो लास्ट 6 महीने तक एकदम फाइन था. जब से सीरियल्स और फ्रूट जूस स्टार्ट किया है he has started these problems he is having irritability, nausea, vomiting, jaundice, hepatomegaly is there, the LFT is deranged, right? So what is so peculiar about these diet? See, what they are asking is when you start the fruit juice, fruit juice contains sucrose. Sucrose is a disaccharide. It will split into fructose and glucose itself. Some fruits also contain fructose directly. So basically what happened is from last 1 week he has started on fructose. Earlier he was exclusively on the breastfeed, now he has started on fructose as well. And since he has started the fructose, the problem has started. Now why the problem started? Because the fructose metabolism, when you see the fructose metabolism, it occurs in the liver exclusively. And when the fructose goes inside in the liver, there are two key enzymes which are going to work on it. The first key enzyme is fructokinase, and the second key enzyme is aldolase B. These are the two key enzymes which are there in the metabolism of fructose. If there is deficiency of these two enzymes, they will lead to a disorder. If there is deficiency of fructokinase, it leads to essential fructosuria. And if there is deficiency of aldolase B, it leads to hereditary fructose intolerance. Now, how they are going to manifest is these two diseases. How we are going to differentiate in the exam is essential fructosuria is a benign condition. Benign condition in a sense that it will not manifest with any symptom. The only problem that is going to be there is the fructose will come in urine. This is the only thing that is going to happen in this patient, and most of the time they will remain asymptomatic, and that is going to be accidental finding. But if there is deficiency of aldolase B and that is leading to hereditary fructose intolerance, then it is going to manifest as several symptoms. Whenever the fructose will be given to the patient, and if the aldolase B is deficit, then these fructose intermediates are going to accumulate, that is fructose 1-phosphate, in the liver, and the liver size will increase, that is hepatomegaly. The liver will get irritated, that will lead to nausea, vomiting, jaundice, right? And this is what is happening to this kid, that when he started on the fruits, he has started having all these symptoms. So the diagnosis for this particular condition is going to be hereditary fructose intolerance, and that is going to be because of aldolase B deficiency. So they asked that which enzyme is most likely to be deficit. The answer is aldolase B. Now we should talk about the remaining options as well. If we see the option number 1, galactose 1-phosphate uridyl it leads to, if there is deficiency of this enzyme, it leads to classical galactosemia. Whereas if there is deficiency of galactokinase, it leads to non-classical galactosemia. Both are associated with galactose metabolism. One is called as classical galactosemia, non-classical galactosemia. The symptoms are same in both the disease. Now why it is not galactosemia? This is the point that I want you to understand कि ये fructose की disease क्यों है, ये galactose की क्यों नहीं है? Because since day one the kid is on the breastfeeding and breast milk contains galactose. तो अगर galactosemia होना है तो it is going to occur within the second day. Just breastfeed कराएंगे baby को and he will have started nausea, vomiting, and it's a very lethal condition that the kid might die within 1 week. right? So galactosemia, the symptom is not going to start after 6 months. It is going to start from the day one of the life, and the symptoms will be seen: nausea, vomiting, jaundice, neonatal jaundice will be there, hepatomegaly is going to be there, right? So the time is very important. अगर शुरू में हो गया इस गैलेक्टोसेमिया 6 महीने बाद हो रहा है, आफ्टर इंट्रोड्यूसिंग द फूड्स इट्स फ्रक्टोज इंटॉलरेंस, राइट? This we have already discussed about the option C. It is essential fructosuria. Deficiency of this leads to essential fructosuria, and that is going to be a benign condition, so this is not going to be the answer. So the answer to this question is always B. It is a case of hereditary fructose intolerance, right? That is autosomal recessive condition. Thank you guys.